You ever heard Bullbuck and Duppy Conqueror?
I know what a duppy is. I'm like, how do you put those together? Like, so
Yeah.
she has her own money. She doesn't depend on anybody because, as I said, she has her own money. That's all I heard.
Alright, that was a good one. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sassy Renn. Today is day 12 of Vlogtober. Today we'll be doing Patois to English. So we'll be translating Patois to English. However, instead of doing the regular Wagwan, Zine, Yemen, I am going to do Jamaican Proverbs. Reggae and dancehall translation.
Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring tomorrow.
Vlogtober is here, and this Vlogtober is hosted by Simple Karla Jones, Tycoon M3 NBA, and myself, Sassy Renn. So you ever heard some proverbs that just don't make sense to you? No matter how much your Jamaican brain process it, it is just not making sense. However, you have some older folks that can be able to interpret those proverbs for you. Like one of them I used to hear from my great-grand-uncle, rest in peace. Uncle usually say, smell my grandfather powder, or walk on the gallows. Walk on the gallows. You hear me I tell you? And him always used to do stuff like this. Walk on the gallows. You hear me I tell you? Walk on the, and I'm like, what walk on the gallows really mean? So, because I heard some of those proverbs that never made sense to me, today I'm going to invite Lindy to do the proverbs with me and say how much you really know. Come Lindy. Say hi.
oh, hi.
Alright, let's just get straight into it because it might be a long one. Alright. And everything soak up water at sponge. Do you know what that means? And everything soak up water at sponge.
It's not everyone who understands as quickly or adapts to something as quickly as other people.
Do you think she got that one? That's our first one out the gate. Do you think she gets it? Alright, so the English translation is, it's not everything that soaks up water is a sponge. And it simply means, don't take things at face value when making a decision, because everything is not as it appears.
I thought you said something different, but that's okay. It's okay. It was my first try. I'm not always going to get it on my first try. It's okay.
Alright, next one. Book learning and intelligence.
Just because you study hard, you work hard, you don't play, you don't do anything but you study, doesn't mean that you are like the smartest person in the world or the smartest person in your class.
Alright, you almost come close. That was close enough. That was close enough. May I give you that? So it says, just because someone is well educated doesn't mean they have common sense. So, book learning and intelligence.
But I love books.
Alright. She got too afraid of gravel. So that one says, she got too afraid of gravel. Translation, chigger toes are afraid of gravel.
What it sounds like you're saying to me means, I'm sorry to say this, but messed up people aren't ready to take chances. Because, I mean, chigga toes means like toes that are scraped up and, yeah, so that's what I'm...
They say they don't take chances. Alright, they say those with an injury know what to avoid to prevent pain and making the injury worse. So that was relatively close. Look, you're not going bad enough, but if this continue, I might have to take away a Jamaican card.
But you already know I'm Jamaican, but it's not gonna improve me with the language.
Alright? Now make your left and know where your right and I do. Do you know what that means?
Well, it kind of...
Now make your left and know what your right and I do.
It's not all the time that you have to tell people your business.
Keep your own counsel. That everything you know needs to be told, even to those closest to you. Duppy don't over frighten. Duppy don't over frighten.
Now you're scaring me with those big odds and Duppy. You're scaring me.
Alright, so what does that mean?
Is it okay if I quit on this one?
You're gonna quit.
Ah.
Why? Why would you quit? You don't know what that would mean?
No.
It's okay. I can explain. It's a ghost knows who to scare. The explanation is bullies always know who the most vulnerable people are and they will pick on them first. So the bully will be like a duppy.
Oh, I
Like,
understand.
you ever heard Bullbuck and Duppy Conqueror?
I heard Duppies, in my mind, are supposed to be bad people. But yes, in some people's mind, they can be used for good things.
Duppy can be used to good things. You ever
Oh,
heard
yeah.
anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna tell you. Want me to give you a factile?
No.
Okay.
I don't. No.
Let's go.
No.
I'll
Alright.
tell you inside.
Okay. Oh, what a walk go in a pumpkin belly. Oh, what a walk go in a pumpkin belly.
Well, what I'm about to say is gonna be close to that, but I don't think it's really right. Okay, so I'm gonna change what I
How
was about
water
to say.
gets into the pumpkin. What that mean?
Okay, so what that means is, how does something happen without somebody knowing the right answer, right?
So it means it's a mystery that can't be explained.
Yeah.
So that was pretty close. Alright.
You could just
So-
say it's the right answer.
Right now, may I go tell you, keep by your mouth. Keep by your mouth.
You need to shut your mouth at sometimes. At some point.
Actually, say cover your mouth. Keep the information to yourself. But yeah,
I thought Kiba
yeah.
means just shut your mouth.
yeah, you got it. So you did good. You did good for that segment. I'm gonna make it a little bit more difficult for her now. So we're gonna jump into another segment.
I remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of foam, and me never like bathe and my ear never come when
Did you understand anything you said?
Turn this on, please.
Sure.
I understand that in some of that song, he said that he used to live in hell. Right? Is that what he said?
Oh, you heard you used to
And
live
then
in hell?
his mother never liked to bathe.
He said, remember those days when hell was my home and the young mama bed was a big piece of foam.
Foam?
Yeah,
Well,
what does that mean?
It means look back at those times when things weren't all so good.
Alright, let me see if I can find another one for you. She had no idea what that one was. She was lying. She was, what? Wait. Alright, so
Heard that she has her own money to pay for this and that. Sometimes she has to shut her mouth.
people, I don't even listen to these songs. So me myself don't even know the lyrics, right? We don't know the lyrics, but come again. Alright, ready for one more?
Okay. Don't make it too hard with those rapid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to read, but
Why? I'm gonna gonna find a different one. Mama part.
Independent gal, real number one trending gal. Now fi check when we spending gal. Have me one house, now fi boom fence gal.
What is she saying?
I am sorry, but I have to ask you. If you want me to answer it, I have to play that right back because nothing was saving in my brain.
That's it. So she said she's an independent girl. She have her own money. She's a trending girl. She's not a boom fence girl.
Oh, the person who likes to jump fences.
Right. She said she's not a jump fence girl. So what do you think about that? Does the lyrics make sense? To like the interpretation, the translation?
Yes, it does.
So that means it's not so hard to learn Patois then.
So that means basically these songs that they're singing from Patois.
You think the language that Jamaicans speak, the Patois language, is translated in songs?
Yeah, and they have
So
morals.
okay,
in them.
they have morals in them. So
Yeah,
if she
right.
was saying, "I'm an independent girl, have my own money. I'm a trending girl. I'm not a boom fence girl, or I don't jump over people fence." Would that have the same effect? Stop doing the face like that. Do you think it
sounds
would
like
have had the same
somebody's-
effect?
It's like somebody's trying to write a poem. Like it has some rhyming words in it, but like if you're
It
talking,
just don't flow the same, right?
No.
All right, we're gonna get into one more song and then, yeah.
I get chance too often, but don't spend sadness and invest in a nothing. Time to take a stress, lifetime passing. Tell them say you love them for you, see them in a car.
Do you understand what Conscience was saying?
I mean, I listen to Conscience, but like,
So he's saying life doesn't give chance too often.
how could you understand that? You just told me that you don't even listen to these songs so often, but you can understand.
Because
this.
I understand, I have an ear for the Patois language, so I know
So
what
you're saying
what
you
they're
can't hear
saying.
what I'm saying?
So no, that mean whatever it is they're saying, I can understand it. I can easily translate it because I grew up listening to Patois. You never grew up hearing Patois. When you just start learning to talk, I used to teach you to speak proper or
American?
no, not American, but more English. We grew up on the Queen's English, so I taught you how to speak English. So Patois wasn't your first dialect when you were growing up. It wasn't until you came here and you were integrated with people that was speaking more of a
The English that you were trying to teach me?
right, that I started enforcing Patois.
Then why would you try to teach me?
Because back then you were in Jamaica and you would have heard people talking Patois around you, so you would have caught on to it easily. But I never wanted
You
to capture Patois first and then have to struggle with the spoken language, with the English language.
because you think Patois is easier to learn than
Patois
other-
is way easier to learn. Plus your mother talk Patois all the day of life, so of course you're gonna get Patois.
Also, my cousins and aunties and uncles I hear.
Understand anything he's saying?
I was sleeping.
You were saying, alright, just say, Bounty Killer giving you originality. You never heard any of that?
Bounty killers kill people.
No, but that is the name of the artist.
Oh.
Alright, you know what? This is going to be the end of the video. So,
I'm glad. First
you
you
never
played one
enjoyed
that
it?
was rapid, just flying at me. Pew, 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 pew. Just like the gunshots in that song. So I'm like, huh?
alright, so she never really captured everything that was being said when we move on to the reggae music, right? So, if you enjoyed this video, share it out to your family and friends. Leave a big fat thumbs up on it. Hit the post notification bell so you can be the first one to jump on when I upload the next video. And thanks for watching. You don't know, we're gonna get something to end it. Hey, full off. Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. Until tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. check the description box down below for the other content creators. You can just click their links, and the time that they are premiering is also listed. Leave a comment below, and thank you so much again for watching.